Okay, so let's start our daily news analysis for 12th July, Assam Focus. So here our first news. Our first news is Rupamani Gaur. Okay, so Rupamani Gaur, first Assam woman on Everest. Assam now has its own woman on top of the world. Her name is Rupamani Gaur, and she became the first woman from Assam to climb Mount Everest, the highest mountain on earth. She reached the summit on 21 May 2026, and here's what made it even bigger. She did it as part of ITBP, Indian Tibetan Border Police. Indian Tibetan Border Police, the force that guard our Himalaya border and with China. So this is their woman conquering the world toughest peak. The governor awarded her at Loka Bhavan. So here's what's important: her name, the governor name, and ITBB full form. Okay, it can be a classic direct MCQ question. So let's move on to next. The central team say erosion is the real enemy. Yes, erosion. A central team came to inspect our flood damage, and they say something all of us should understand. Our bigger enemy is not the flood, it's erosion. Think about it. A flood comes and goes. The water rises and then it recedes. But erosion is permanent. When the Brahmaputra eats into the bank, that land goes forever. Homes, farm, entire village just vanish into the river. This time around, these numbers are important. 549 villages and over 800 hectares of farmland were vanished. Yes, they were hit. The team suggested dredging the river, basically cleaning out slits on the water so that water can have more space, especially in the Warak Valley in the southern Assam. That's why this matter. It's not just one bad monsoon, it's Assam quite losing its land year by year. And why it's important? So it can be a disaster management question, exact figure and districts, the affected district, Dhemaji, Lakhimpur, Biswanath, Kachar, Bajali and Siram. So next, ASU versus the budget over clause 6. So here what's happening? ASU is angry this year budget. And to understand why, you need to know about clause 6. What is clause 6? So go back to 1985. The Assam Accord was signed to end the 6-year Assam movement against illegal immigrants. One part of that accord, that is clause 6, was a promise. A promise that Assamese people, language, culture, land, and identity should be protected by law. But here's the problem: 40 years later, that promise is still mostly on paper. A committee under Justice retired like Biplab Kumar Sharma committee who even wrote down exactly how to do it. But this year, budget set aside no money to actually make it happen. That's why ASU is protesting. What's important? The year 1985, the Assam Accord, Clause 6 is important. Biplab Kumar Sharma committee, this is very important. So next, the CM review Bhupen Hazarika, Trithi and Police Reserve and Zoo. So the Chief Minister reviewed 3 big projects in a single day. First, the Bhupen Hazarika Sammani Trithi at Jalukbari. So the memorial to our greatest culture icon Sudhakanta Bhupen Hazarika. He is also known as Sudhakanta Bhupen Hazarika, where they are adding virtual reality (VR), so young people can experience his life and music. Second, the Assam Police Reserve. The Assam Police Reserve deployed like for redevelopment. They have given 600 crore. And third, the State Zoo. So the State Zoo will have modernization and 360 crore budget has been chosen. So next, like he even stopped to check the 27 red panda which was rescued from smuggler. So red panda are a rare endangered animal of the eastern Himalaya. So like what important here, the scheme name, this one Dr. Bhupen Hazarika Samaranya Tritha, and the place, the round figure, how many budget, and like this red panda is also important as it is an endangered species. So next, Assam Sikh community to mark 104th anniversary. So here a piece of Assam history most people have never heard. Assam has its own Sikh community. This October they are celebrating their 204th anniversary. So how did Sikh come to Assam? About 200 years ago, during the reign of Ahom king Swargadoy Champarak Singh, Swargadoy Ahom king Chandrakanta Singha. Okay, during this reign, the greater Sikh ruler, Punjab ruler Maharaja Ranjit Singh sent 500 Sikh soldiers to help the Ahom king fight the invading Burmese. Many died in the battle at Hadira Choki, but the survivors stayed back, married here, learned Assamese, and over time became as a fully Assamese, the Ahomia Sikh. Their Gurudwara here date all back to 1820. Okay, so what's important for exam? The Assam king Swargadoy Chandrakanta Sinha name is important, and the Punjabi ruler Maharaja Ranjit Singh is important, and the 204-year connection, this is important. So next we'll move to polity and governors. So for polity and governors in today's paper, there are 2 important things. Interpol Red Connection and Red Corner Notice against Hizbul terrorists. So what exactly? Let's go into detail. The Jammu and Kashmir police have secured an Interpol Red Corner Notice against Hizbullah Mujahideen terrorist, this one Imtaz Ahmad Kandu. So now a lot of people is getting red. So let me make clear, a red corner notice is not an arrest warrant. Interpol, which is the international police body. Okay, so Interpol is an international police body. So it's of 190 countries are members. So its headquarters is in London. sorry, not London, it's in Lyon, France. Okay, its headquarter is on Lyon, France. Okay, so Interpol means like they cannot arrest anyone itself. A red corner notice is simply a request to every member country. If you find this person, locate and hold him so we can send him back. That's how it helped bring the terrorists back to India. So here what's important, the Interpol, what do you mean by red corner notice? That it's a notice, it's not an arrest warrant, and all these things are important. So next we have, just a minute. Yes, Campa note for Gangetic River conversation. Here, this is again important. So here's some good news for wildlife. Okay, Gangetic River dolphin conversation. So a special program to save the Gangetic River dolphin has been approved and funded through a body called Campa. Now here's two things you have to understand. Okay, so what's Campa is? So any protected land or protected forest is used for development. A company paid money to Campa. Okay, it's Campa who decide how this fund is used. So here they are using it for as a conservation of Gangetic River dolphin. Here, Gangetic River dolphin is important because it's an Indian national aquatic animal declared in 2009. So, what's important for exam? The Gangetic dolphin, it's a national aquatic animal declared in 2009. And also, like Campa, like it can be asked like what is this and all. So, just look into this. So, we'll move to next, economy and schemes. So, the news, we have two news in here. India, New Zealand FTA to be fast track. So, FTA, what is FTA? FTA is free trade agreement. So India and New Zealand have decided to speed up their free trade agreement, which they signed back in April this year. So what is a free trade agreement? In plain word, it's deal between two countries to cut or remove the taxes they charge on each other goods. Those taxes are called traffics. So when traffics come down, goods get cheaper to sell across the border. So trade grow on both sides. Under this deal, so New Zealand is dropping the traffic on all the Indian export, and both countries wanted to push their trade much higher by 2023. So Narendra Modi announced it with New Zealand Prime Minister Christopher Luxon. So what's important? For example, the partner country, the signed date, and that's it. And what is FTA? It's free trade agreement. So next important is third BRIC Transport Ministry meeting held in Nagpur. So India hosted the third BRIC Transport Ministry in Nagpur. Quick reminder, BRIC. So here's a quick reminder. BRIC stand for Brazil, Russia, India, China, and South Africa, and it's grown and it has grown to include more countries since. So at the meeting, our this one Transport Minister Nitin Gadkari pushed for cleaner, smarter transport and India big maritime vision for 2047. He used the theme. This is very important. Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. So what does this mean? It's mean the world is one family. The same idea which was in G20 presidency. Okay, the world is one family. So here's what's important. So who hosted it? The host is in Nagpur. Minister Nitin Gadkari, scheme named Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, and BRICS. A little background about BRICS. So next we'll move into national and international key update. So here we have two updates. So Jaishankar to launch UNES 2020-2009 camping. So here our External Affairs Minister Jaishankar will launch Indian camping for non-permanent United Nations Security Council. Now let us understand what this means. Okay, so this one United Nations Security Council has 5 permanent member and 10 non-permanent member. So 5 permanent member and 10 non-permanent member. So 5 permanent member are US, UK, French, Russia, and China. Okay, and they hold a veto power, and the other 10 are non-permanent member elected for only 2 years term. India is going for one of these non-permanent seats and will contest against Tajikistan. Okay, so it will contest against Tajikistan. So you should remember the term. Okay, so it's for 2008 and 2009. So it will be fight. It will be a fight against Tajikistan. Okay, we'll be fighting for the spot with Tajikistan, and like it has 5 member and 10 non-permanent members. So we are fighting for. We are getting this for non-permanent member. Camping is for non-permanent members. Now let's move to sports and personal news, and let's end this. So here's the World Cup update. So Spain beats Belgium with 2-1 to reach semi-final for the first time since they won the World Cup in 2010 back. So this is important because it is first ever with 48 teams and hosted across US, Canada, and Mexico. So 48 teams were playing and hosted across US, Canada, and Mexico. So again in tennis, Wimbledon, Henry and Harry Haliwara won the men's double title. So these two are important. So that's the end for today's update. So this was for 12th July. You can follow more for Instagram page. I have Instagram page. You can follow there.